Welcome to Math Made Easy with Frida. Today we will be factoring. Factoring is one of my favorite topics in algebra. So let's start with the first one. We have 8x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. When we have situations like this where the coefficient of x is not 1, this is the method I usually follow. I multiply 8 times 3 first. That's called the box method actually. 8 times 3, which is 24, negative 24. And I write negative 2 down here. Now I have to find two numbers such that when I multiply them, I get negative 24, and when I add them, I get negative 2. My choices are, we have 8 times 3, then we have 6 times 4. 6 times 4 gives me 24, and I want a negative 2, so that's negative 6, and a positive 4 gives me negative 2, and this works out perfectly. So now we have to split the 2x into negative 6x plus 4x minus 3 and 8x squared is equal to 0. And now group, we get 2x outside. 2x is common out here, and we get 4x minus 3 plus 1 is common out here. 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. And then we group the 2x plus 1, and we have 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. Using the multiplicative property of 0, 2x plus 1 should be equal to 0, and 4x minus 3 should be equal to 0. So 2x will be equal to negative 1, and x is negative 1 over 2, and 4x is equal to 3, and x will be equal to 3 over 4. You have your two solutions. You become perfect in factoring only by practicing. So let's practice some more, and we come across many different types of problems. All right, let's see now here this problem. 12x squared plus 44x plus 24. I can see something common in all these three numbers, which is they are all factors of 4. So I divide by 4 on both sides, and I get 3x squared plus 11x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now I use the box method, where I multiply 3 times 6 is 18. My product has to be 18, and my sum has to be positive 11. All right, which two numbers will give me 18? I would think of 9 and 2. 9 and 2, because 9 plus 2 gives me 11. Then we split 11 into 9x plus 2x, and then bring down the others is equal to 0, and then factor normally. We get 3x out here, x plus 3 plus 2 outside, x, sorry, this was a plus 3 is equal to 0. Then we have x plus 3, 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then x plus 3 is equal to 0. Two solutions are 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, and we have x is equal to negative 3, and 3x is equal to negative 2 over 3, negative 2 over 3. So your solutions are x is equal to negative 3 and x is equal to negative 2 over 3. Let's practice some more. All right, here we have 6x squared plus 19x plus 15 is equal to 0. Now, the 19 is a prime number, so we cannot reduce this anyways. So let's write our numbers here. The box method says 6 times 15. 6 times 15 happens to be 90 and 19. Okay, product of two numbers which give me 90, and when added gives me, give me 90, when added gives me 19. I can think of simple 10 times 9, positive 10 and positive 9. So let's split this into 10x plus 9x gives me 19. And bring down 6 and the 15 and work it out. We get what's common here, 2x gives me 3x plus 5 plus 3, 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. That gives me 3x plus 5 into 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. The two solutions are 3x plus 5 is equal to 0, where x is equal to negative 5 over 3, and 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, and x will be equal to negative 3 over 2. So these are two solutions. What we are learning here is this step of factoring in this video. Let's carry on. Next one, 5x squared plus 9x minus 2 is equal to 0. Again, we use the box method. All right. 5 times 2 is negative 10 here, and we need a positive 9. What multiplied gives me negative 10 and added gives me 9. I can think of 10 times 1. We have positive 10 and negative 1. Fine, that gives me 9, and when multiplied I get negative 10. So let's split this into 10x minus x and bring down the rest of the equation. What's common is 5x plus 2 minus 1. When you multiply by minus 1, be careful, this turns into positive, is equal to 0. Then we have x plus 2 into 5x minus 1 is equal to 0. The two solutions are x plus 2 is equal to 0, where x is equal to negative 2, and 5x minus 1 is equal to 0, and x is equal to 1 over 5. These are our two solutions. Next, we have 6x squared minus 45x minus 24 is equal to 0. Immediately, I can see it's divisible by 3. Divide by 3, and we get 2x squared minus 15x minus 8 is equal to 0. Then we find the two numbers. Using the box method, we get negative 16 here and negative 15 here. And the answer is 16 times 1, negative 16, and positive 1, right? Gives me negative 15. So let's split this into negative 16x plus x minus 8 and bring the 2x squared down is equal to 0. 2x comes out and we have x minus 4, x minus 8, sorry, plus 1, and x minus 8 is equal to 0. Our two solutions are x minus 8 and 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 8 and x is equal to negative 1 over 2. These are our two solutions. And now over to our last sum, which takes a little extra work. Okay, we have 4x squared plus 28 plus 49. None of this cannot be reduced, so we take our two numbers. Hold on. Using the box method, the two numbers we have to multiply are 4 times 49. 4 times 49. Now, instead of solving 4 times 49, let's write out the factors of 49, which is 7 times 7, and the factors of 4, which is 2 times 2, and try to figure out what would give me a number 28. All right, I can see 7 times 2 is 14 and 7 times 2 is 14. So the two numbers are 14 and 14. You can use this method or actually multiply and try to find your numbers. So 28 is split into 14x plus 14x plus 49 and 4x squared. So basically we use this method of factoring when we have large numbers to work with. Let's see what's common here. 2x plus 7 plus 7, here goes 2x plus 7 is equal to 0. So we have 2x plus 7 into 2x plus 7 is equal to 0. So there's only one solution, which is x is equal to negative 7 over 2. That's the answer to this problem. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching Math Made Easy with Frida. Till next time, bye.